wife. I'm so proud of her. In the last 2 months, she's been killing it. You know, this is far past our expectations. It really has. I'm going to get more into my personal story later, but right now I'm going to share something out there with you guys right now. I'll be brief. I'm going to respect your time. So, I personally believe that we're all born for success, but we're designed to lose. Now, when I say that, I mean, you know, when we were growing up, we were told to go to school, get good grades, and in turn, we're going to get a good job, right? But the funny thing about having a job is it stands for just over broke. See, because the job pays you just enough to come in on Monday to pay for your bills, but not enough to tell your boss to shove it. And the funny thing about having a job as well is you become an employee. When you're an employee, your boss tells you when to use the bathroom, when you can eat, when you can go on vacation, and when you can see your family. See, and the other funny thing about being an employee is you're working to build somebody else's dream while you're sitting there stagnant, not building your own self. See, I have a mentor, and upon talking to him, he told me and asked me a very good question. He said, Taylor, excuse me. He said, Taylor, do you know any wealthy employees? And I said, no, really, I don't. He said, because they don't exist. And I said, wait a minute. They do exist. You know, doctors, they're wealthy. He said, that's true. Doctors are wealthy. But the thing that successful people, truly successful people know that we don't know is that to be truly wealthy, you have to not only have the time, but you also have to have the wealth. See, doctors, they work so hard to just maintain that wealth that their time broke. If you were to ask a doctor today who is truly wealthy, he's going to tell you that his spouse is truly wealthy because she's not working those long, hard hours, but she's yet having to live she can live the wealthy lifestyle. Now, when I was talking to him and we started talking about the same thing with employment, he also told me that who do you really want to be like? Do you really want to be like the employee that slaves away for days in and days in for a pitiful paycheck? Or do you want to be like the person that owns the hospital, that gets paid while he's on vacation, paid while he's at work the same, or paid while he's with his family, and paid while you're in your sleep? That's the key to this thing, to get paid in your sleep. Now, when I was talking to him, I also learned the law of money. There's a law of money just like there's a law of gravity. It's if you don't find a way to get paid in your sleep, you're going to work till the day that you die. And that's just how it is. If you think about it, that if you don't find a way to get paid while you're not physically at the job, slaving away for $1, you're just going to work till the day that you die. And when he started to say more into that, I started to do more research. And I came to find out that the average millionaire has 7 streams of income. 7. Only 7. Now, when I say a millionaire, you guys think of people like Donald Trump. That's not who I'm talking about. That man is a billionaire with a B. He has over 400 different streams of income. I'm talking about the man that's at the local bar right now drinking a fruity beer with some cowboy boots and a weird shirt. He's a millionaire and you don't even know it. See, when I started to think that if that man can have 7 streams of income, why can't I have 2? Why can't my wife have 2? And when we got into that, I'm going to show you guys the exact same way that was brought to me 2 months ago that changed my life. In the next 15 minutes, I'm going to show you how to add an additional stream of income to already the income that you have coming in now. So this side proved it to me that this was what I needed to do. Travel is the biggest industry in the world. It's an $8 trillion a year industry, and it's expected to double in the next 10 years. Why? Because the baby boomers. The baby boomers are our parents, right? They're the people that were born from between 1946 and 1963. They spend 2/3 of the American dollar today. And there's a baby boomer expected to retire every 8 seconds. And what do we all like to do when we retire? Travel, right? There's 2 things that people that retire spend the most money on. Travel and insurance. I don't know about you, but travel sounds a lot better, so that's why we're here talking now. Now, what we're trying to get everybody to do is become a rep. And you can start for $100 roughly and $10 a month. World Ventures is trying to pay you just to spread the word. Now, we're not asking you to do what I'm doing here. We're not asking you to give presentations like me, my wife, Tim, or other people are doing. We're trying to get you to go ahead and just spread the word. Now, let me ask you a question. Can you do what the person that brought you here or brought you to this site is doing right now? Nothing, right? They brought you here, and now you're listening to me talk and explain everything and do all the work. But yet, they're getting paid off it. Same things works for you. Now, what's going to happen you're going to get when you become a rep, you're going to get a rep DVD package. Basically, it has a lot of stuff to let you learn, teach you exactly how to market, and also it has a 15-minute presentation in it that pop in the DVD player, Xbox, whatever, and it does the presentation for you. Easy, right? Now, we're going to do this Facebook style. Everybody knows who this man is right here, Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Facebook. Now, but did you know that Facebook has over 900 million members today? If Facebook was a country, they would be the third largest country in the world right now. And that's crazy. Because if you think about it, how did he build Facebook? I mean, really, did you ever see a Facebook commercial? Or an Instagram, radio ad? Or, I don't know, Twitter billboard? No, you haven't seen any of those. And these are the most profitable, most fast-growing companies in the world today. And how'd they do that? With one word, invite. They told all of us invite our friends and family to all of our social media sites. Now, I don't know if you guys know this now, but our social network is now our social net worth. So why don't we get paid off of our social networking instead of somebody else? In this article alone, Mark Zuckerberg is worth $15.7 billion. And he did that with just the word invite. See, the funny thing is, though, while we were all sitting around inviting our friends and family to Facebook, did Mark Zuckerberg send you a check? I wish he would have sent me a check, because I'd be paid right now. We wouldn't be sitting here. But he didn't. See, the cool thing about World Ventures is we're asking you to invite all your friends and family, and we're going to get you all paid. It's easy. Sounds like a no-brainer to me. Now, we understand that not everybody you know lives in the same state as you. You got family all over the world. That's cool. Because what you're going to get when you sign up is your own website. It comes up in minutes. You can share with all across the world. This website alone allowed me to make my first 4 personal sales my second day. Because how I did it was I called my friends back home. I was like, hey man, I got something amazing. You got to see it. Check it out. Go to my website and click number 2. When they click number 2, it's a 15-minute presentation that does everything I'm doing right now. So that way you can make money quick all around the world. Now, for everybody you get to say yes to this, you make $20. Whoop-de-doo. I promise you the person that has you sitting there or the person that has you watching this video did not bring you here to watch it make $20. I promise that. But where the real money is the team building bonuses. Now, how this was explained to me was that if you're the team captain and you have a left team and a right team, we all have go-getter friends and family members. So you want to show 2 go-getters. Boom. You get those 2 go-getters to say yes, that's $40. And those teams go forever. You're essentially 2 people away from retirement. So say you sign 2 more go-getters. Boom. Now you're a qualified rep. At that time that you're a qualified rep, all those monthlies that my wife was talking about are waived. So now you have your business. You also have the Dream Trips Life product, which allows you to go on vacations for the cheapest prices around the world, over 1,000 different ones. The Rovia search engine, which is a virtual toll booth that whenever somebody books travel on or anything on, you make commission off of. And then also, you have your shopping mall, which has over 2,000 stores and restaurants, which you get discounts and entertainment off of. You get all of that for free. Now, when I was told that, they were like, Taylor, go make 4 personal sales. And once you hit that 4 personal sale, everything's 100% profit. I was naive. I was like, this can't be true. It's too good to be true. But then I did my research. And this business is called network marketing. It's some of the most financially free, most wealthy people in the world are involved with network marketing. We all know who that man is on the left right there. His name is Donald Trump. He is in multiple network marketing companies. His biggest to date was called the Trump Network. They have the same exact business model as World Ventures, except they sell vitamins. And they make millions of dollars. The man to his right is Robert Kiyosaki. He's the mentor to the millionaires. Not the mentor to the broke people slaving away for $1, the millionaires. This man wrote a book recently called The Perfect Business. It's cover-to-cover network marketing. So when I started to do my research and I started to see the most successful people are involved with network marketing, it had me hyped and excited to join in. I knew I had to do, and we went all in. Now this is everybody's favorite slide. This is how it shows you how to get paid in your sleep. Team building bonuses. Now, the magic number is 6. Whenever you sign 6 people in your first 30 days, it's $250 personal bonus on top of the $20 you get for each person. Now, whenever your tree recognizes 3 on the left and 3 on the right, from whoever's at mission, it's a cycle bonus. It's called a team cycle bonus. Your first 8 weeks, it's $200, and then after that, it's $100 every cycle bonus. Now, we understand that that 12 people can work faster than you. That's understandable. But we're not asking you to go at this alone. See, what we're asking you to do is join our team. We're Team Legacy. We were started over 200 days ago in Abilene, Texas by an Air Force pilot named Randy Webb. In those 200 days, we've added well over 700 members to our team. And we're just growing. We're smashing records for World Ventures, and every single month we do numbers. Now, see, what does that mean for you? That means when you say yes to this, you get on the next best spot. And from now on, whoever enters our team after us or after you, you get credit for. And I'm going to show you more about that later. But see how we do this? How do we grow so big? Is, like I said, the magic number 6. When you sign 6 personal people, you're going to get a total of $570. That's already a $300 profit All of your monthlies are waived, so you never pay another dime to the company, and now your business is free. And all of the amenities are free as well. So with that happening, we use that same model with the 6 people you signed. Because you know 100 people that we don't know. So get us in front of 10. The numbers don't lie. 6 are going to say yes, and 4 are going to say no. So we use that same product, the same method with those 6. You show me 10, you show me 10, you show me 10. You show me 10, you show me 10. And we just snowball and build. With that, what that means to you is, say these 3 on both sides are personal people you signed up. Now those people show people. 3 and 3, cycle bonus for you and for them as well. Another 3 and 3, $770. Boom, another 3, another 3. Those people show somebody. Those people show somebody. My personal story is, I've been in for 2.5 months now. I personally signed 19 blue dots. In just over 2 months, we've added 75 people to my team just underneath me. I have people under my team I don't know that are in different countries, different states, but they're getting paid off of my efforts just like I'm getting paid off of them. We all work together as a big team to get paid. Now people ask me, Taylor, why do you do this? I tell them it's really simple. Why? Because it's $285 to start. If it doesn't work, so what? I might be mad 2 paychecks. Who cares? But what if it does work and it changes my life and my family's life forever? And my family for generations is set up because of me. That's why I do it. Another reason why I do it is called residual income. Singers have it, artists have it, and actors have it, and I want a piece of it. Michael Jackson, when his first year in his death, made more money than the last 30 years that he was alive because of residual income. Why? Because when he passed away, we all ran and downloaded all of his songs, and they became more popular. And in that 1 year of his death, his family estate made a lot more money than ever. So that intrigued me. That made me want to understand residual income, and World Ventures works the same way. Because not only do they reward you for what you're doing now in the present, they reward you for the past. So whenever your tree recognizes 30 on the left and 30 on the right, you get residual income. We call that mailbox money. Because every 15th of every single month, you're going to have a check from World Ventures just from what you're doing now or in the past, sitting waiting for you. Or direct deposit, whatever you do. We all do that. But yeah. Alright, so now whenever you hit 90 for 90, that's where the big money's really going to start rolling in. Your residual income every single month is going to average out to about $1,500. That changes lives. If we can imagine if we can make people hit 500 of these, 1,000 of these. That allows people to stay home with their children. Allows people to not have to drop their kids off at daycare. Allows people to go back to school. It's just big, and World Ventures rewards all of us for this. Now, how do we get to that 90 for 90? We refer 4. And then we help those 4 get 4. And that's how you get big boy car qualified. Now, when you get car qualified, World Ventures is going to pay up to $600 a month for any type of BMW of your choice. It's your car. It's in your name. World Ventures pays for it. Right now, I have my brand new BMW sitting outside. My wife's, hers is really nice. Her BMW is sitting out there right now. $60,000 cars getting paid for from World Ventures. I promise you my little Air Force salary is not paying for those. These are a couple of our people that got car qualified from our team. Bunch of BMWs out there. This man here is named John Henderson. He holds the record right now in World Ventures. He got BMW qualified in 8 days. Picked it up the next week. Alright, I'm almost finished, but this draft is really important right now. This was made by a top 5 professor of business and the top 5 business college in Chicago. His name is Dr. Charles King. He made this, he teaches network marketing. He made this graph to show you the 4 stages of growth for a network marketing company. Now, I know that people have came to you and asked you all about this, and other companies have approached you, but the funny thing about that, numbers don't lie. If a network marketing company does not make over $50 million in 1 year, turn around and walk away. Dr. King has established this as a great statistic that shows that 98% of the companies that join and don't hit that $50 million mark in 1 year, they fail in the first 2 years of business. They have a 2% success rate. Us, where World Ventures are, we're in concentration. We're right here. All the other people that fail are way back in the dust. We made a documented $90 million sales in 2010. And we've been doubling ever since and making more and more money. Last year we made a documented $150 million sales. Now what does that mean for you? That means to tell you that we are not going nowhere. We are young enough to where not everybody knows about us, but we're old enough to where we're not going anywhere. And this is the sweet spot. Now if you were to knock on 100 doors in your neighborhood and you ask people, you know, who's World Ventures? 95 of those people are going to say no. I don't know who they are. And that's fine. Because in the next 2-3 years, when we're a household name and hit stability, when you ask 100 people again, 85 people are going to say, yeah, I take dream trips all the time. And you're going to get paid for all those people in between. Now, when with statistics that don't lie, when a company hits 50 million mark in 1 year, they go to reach stability. Those companies include Avon, Mary Kay, Pampered Chef, Prepaid Legal, Herbalife. You probably heard of a couple of those companies. And we're on pace to hit that and smash that in the next couple years, next 2 years, tops. So what does that mean for all of us that's getting in early? We're going to hit this big slope called momentum, and that's just huge paydays. Now, think about, the woman that said no to Mary Kay 50 years ago. I bet you every time she sees a pink Cadillac, she loses her mind and grits her teeth. I didn't want to be that guy with silver BMWs, so me and my wife went all in. This is our income disclosure statement. This is what you could expect to make at all ranks. Averagely, I promise you, Team Legacy is not averagely. We're smashing records everywhere. And the best thing I can tell people for this slide is, if you want hobby money, put in hobby time. But if you want serious life-changing money, put in serious time. Because I promise you, if you put in just a little bit of effort, it will change your life. Now, I'm about to be finished, but this is one of the most important slides right here. Timing and placement. Timing and placement is key in everything you do. But right now, like I told you, we're Team Legacy. You know what I mean? We're showing you this right now, and you're having an opportunity to join our team. But you're like, man, Taylor, $285, man, that's just too much money right now. I mean, it's 7 cents a day. That's like price of a Snickers. I can't let go of my Snickers, Taylor. I gotta keep it. Okay, that's fine. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna put you in adult timeout. And like I told you, we're showing people this deal every single day, every night, every hour. There's somebody on our team showing us. And Bob shows up. We show Bob, and he's like, man, Taylor, $285, that's nothing. I spent $300 on my ex-girl's purse. I'm not even dating her no more. We can do this travel thing. Cool. We sign him up. You come back 2 days later, you're like, Taylor, man, I don't know what I was thinking. I'm in. Okay, that's fine. We're going to help you out the same way. So you join the team. But see, the problem is, now Bob gets credit for everything you do instead of you get credit for everything Bob does. Now, let's say Bob puts in Jenna in a couple weeks. And him and her, she's a studette. She's a beast. And him and her lock hands, and they put in over 100 people in sales. That's thousands and thousands of dollars you missed out on. Just because you want to take a day or a week to think about it. The biggest thing I tell people for this is, if you're interested even a little bit, get in front of what we're doing. Because you're going to get credit for everybody that comes after you. So why not be in the money? If you're not interested, don't let anybody convince you. Because we're not looking for people like that. We're not looking for people we can babysit. We're looking for people that want to change their life and make changes and do something that's out of the natural. That's how I look at it. Now, real quick on my story. My wife brought this to me about 2.5 months ago. And when she brought it to me, I was so excited. You know what I mean? I thought that it was going to be the best thing that she would have brought to me. But I wasn't involved. I wasn't excited like that. And then I shut her down. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. No, go ahead. Thank God she's a very strong-headed person. She went all in. I was kind of mad, though, because she spent a little bit of money and stuff. But at the end of the day, when she came home and she started making some money, I was like, all right, I'll give it a check. I'll look at it. I went over to Tim LaBugio's house, and the whole time I'm skeptical, thinking, like, who gives out BMWs? Who pays for them? Until I saw his BMW pull up. So I was like, all right, cool. I'll give this man a chance. I went in for a presentation. 10 minutes in, I was sold. Gave him my card. Started from then. In my first couple weeks of doing this, we made well over $3,000, $4,000. And I'm not saying that to impress you, but I'm just saying that if I can do this, and my wife can do this, and other people around us can do this, you can do it as well. I mean, I barely made it through high school. You know what I mean? I really shouldn't have made it through high school. And we're having this success because of people around us. 23 days in, I was able to pick up my brand new BMW that the company's paying for that I'm not. And then later that week, we picked up my wife's BMW. You know what I mean? So this thing is just growing to a whole nother level. And I hope that you choose to join our team. I really do. If you have any questions, go ahead and hit me up on Facebook. Or if you need any questions, get with your sponsor. Thank you for taking the time to listen.